What is going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for NyynewsTV. Guys, there's been a report today that Hal Steinbrenner, they're not really going into the details saying that he may be having second thoughts or they may make a change here, but basically what it says that they met about a week or so ago and that Steinbrenner has remained undecided about what he does with the GM role. Now, do I take any excitement in the sense that maybe change is coming? Maybe little Stein has grown a sack of little balls. Maybe, but who knows? I really don't, to be honest, because again, actions speak a lot louder than words that any reporter writes, and we already know how they carry water for the Yankees. We already know about the propaganda machine. I've been all over this for centuries now, it feels like. But what my concern is, because once I read some of this, and if you guys remember in the last offseason, I was told about a rumor that Brian Cashman may step away. He may be done with being a GM. I was told he may retire. But what might happen here, and just listen to me for a second, could we potentially see Steinbrenner say, you know what? Let's just put you in a different role. We'll get a new GM in here. And, at least we say we made a change. But Brian Cashman probably gets a promotion. And at the end of the day, it'll just be calling the shots like normal. But, the product on the field hasn't been the best. We're going to go a different route. But in reality, Cash is still going to have the oversight. That's what I think could potentially happen here. Cash is still going to have that oversight to say, this is what it is, that is what it is, go do it. No, we're not doing that, let's do this. I could see that happening because I don't see the carpet being pulled on the Brian Cashman. I don't see it. Now, if Steinbrenner comes out and he makes a change and Cashman's like, all right, well, I'll go to the Mets. I tell you right now, I'll be the first guys to say, whoa. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm okay with this. I've seen some people already going at it, going, maybe if they promote Cashman, I'll be okay with that. You really think if Cashman's around at a higher position, things are going to change on the on-field product? Somebody's going to come in and just be like, yeah, I'm going to do everything. It's going to be Cashman's team still. Brian Cashman got the reins after 09. During 09, but after 09, I was like, here's your team. Do what you need. Once Big George was completely out the picture and Hank Steinbrenner was kind of out that picture, it was all about B Cash. Cash God. As many people, oh, thank God, it's Cash God. So I don't think it would make that big of a difference, to be honest. Brian Cashman and me just got to go. It's hard to let go of what you love, but you got to let go sometimes. You got to say you wore it, you're welcome, let's move you on. We have so much stuff we could sit here and go, my man should have been fired for this. The IKF Donaldson trade's enough to get anybody fired. That's like working in Gucci and you leave with $20,000 worth of product. You didn't buy it, you just jacked it. You ain't never planning on coming back. Cashman should never even come back to Yankee Stadium at this point if they're making that move. Come on now. Boone is likely coming back, so there's going to be no leadership on the field. We know that already. And Brian Cashman, look, if you change something, I said this before and I can't believe I'll say it again. Because a lot of people that watch you probably go, Pete, really? I would get rid of Cashman before I got rid of Boone. And you guys know what I've been saying about both of these guys for years now. Years now. I would get rid of Cashman before I got rid of Boone. Because teams can win in spite, sometimes, of the manager if the right things are in place. Now, the manager could be a detriment to that team. Good managers could also help that team. But I'll give Boone this amount of credit here. Maybe he is limited with Brian Cashman. Maybe if Brian Cashman goes and there's a new relationship established, maybe Boone could say, all right, well, let me take the reins on this a little more. Now, I still think he's not a man for dragging your family's name through the mud and being a puppet, if in reality that's the case. And I'm just saying if, because we don't know for sure. We may have a great idea about it, but we don't truly know. But if he is, you should be ashamed of yourself to drag your family name through the mud that way, to be a puppet just to be the manager of the Yankees. Knowing the things that you're doing, I'm a baseball guy, bro. You don't coach like one. Yeah, baseball guys like to have the same lineups. Baseball guys like to have some sort of set role. Baseball guys don't let guys lollygag to first base, pimp flyouts to right field, and never say anything about it. You took Aaron Hicks out of a game. The first time I said, oh, good, he finally did something decent. When he stared at the ball in left field, he comes talking to the reporters. I was kind of getting, could have got hostile out there with him. So, he put him in. Not because the guy just stared there. Oh, it's the fans. It's getting kind of nasty out there for him. I brought him in. Shut up. Shut up. So maybe little Stein is starting to say, damn, these fans really don't want these guys back. Maybe Stein said one day, hey, let me look into this a little bit. Let me pull up my computer on my yacht, see what's going on. Oh, man. Ooh, look at this Simonetti guy. Wow, he really hates us. He really can't stand what we're doing. Look at these guys. They can't stand everybody. No, everybody across the board. These guys were our biggest fans. They want us gone now. Maybe it's everybody. So maybe little Stein is sitting there saying, maybe I can't bring you back, but I put you in a different role. Or you walk away altogether and we, go on different routes. Find somebody new. That would be the best case scenario, in my opinion. If Cashman gets like a promoted role and they bring in a new GM, folks, that's more gaslighting. Brian Cashman's running the show. There's no doubt about it. And if you think different, you're out of your mind. You haven't been paying attention. Brian Cashman be running the show still. Ain't no difference. Because if a new GM comes in, a lot of times he wants a lot of changes. New GMs come in and go, look, well, I need my own manager to work with. If I'm going to be a GM, I need somebody else to work with, somebody that I'm bringing in. I want this to be my regime. I don't want this to be, I'm the figurehead of Brian Cashman's old regime. I don't want to be that. I want to be my own thing. And that is truly what the New York Yankees need, is their own new thing. So, guys, this was an AP report. Apparently, they met last week. They spoke a little bit, and Steinbrenner left that meeting basically undecided about what he's going to do at the GM role. So maybe it's a step in the right direction. We don't know yet. I tell you what, right now, full disclaimer, I expect Brian Cashman back. When he's not coming back, I'll be on here to tell you guys, holy shit, he's at the whole organization. Or they didn't bring him back to the GM, but he's back. It's his team. Don't worry about it. So I already see people talking about this. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there and let everybody know. If Brian Cashman does come back, it ain't no change. There ain't no difference here. If they say, oh, don't worry, we'll put you in a little different role, it's the same thing, guys. It's a pig with lipstick on. It's the same shit. You gotta doll up a pig a little bit. He's still fucking oinking everywhere. He's oinking and shitting all over the place. That's the same thing. All right? So with that being said, guys, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this AP report that little Stein might have grown some little ballies and said, I'm undecided. Let me know what you guys think. Until then, I'm out. See you guys later tonight for game season. Adios.